Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back. I hope all of you are doing good today. So, today we're going to be working with this design. So, then let's get started. We're going to be using Sunset Paradise from Glamming Glitz. We're also going to be using this acrylic from Valentino, and it is number 135. We're also going to be using a white for our 3D. So, then let's begin. Today's video or today's design, you guys, we're gonna be working with a stiletto design. It's been such a hot minute since I've done a stiletto design. I really wanted to do some stilettos, so this is what I came up with today. So yeah, you guys, as you guys can see here, I'm gonna start off by marbling my index nail. So what I'm doing here is I'm kind of picking up a bead of the Sunset Paradise. This is kind of like a peachy, orangey type of color. I do not know how to explain it. I'm horrible at trying to explain to you guys the shades to like the colors and stuff. But you guys can kind of see here, the shade of it, or the tone of it. So what I did here is I would pick up like a bead of this orangey color and then another bead of the white, and then I would kind of marble them. Not so much, because then it's gonna turn into like a very pastel-y orange, and we don't want that. We just want a subtle marble here. So marbles are not perfect, just try and marble both of the colors. Like I said, not so much, because then it's gonna become one, and we don't want that. We just want a very simple marble here. Right on top, I went ahead and added the glitter, just so that there's a little more dimension, I guess, to it. And then I'm gonna be moving on to my middle nail, and here we're gonna be making a little, I guess, like a little cut here with my X-Acto knife. So I kind of, just kind of press wherever I want the cut to be, and I just start to remove that excess acrylic off the nail. The little X-Acto knife, you can find it anywhere. I got mine from the Dollar Tree. I've said this in my previous videos. So very inexpensive. So yeah. Next, I'm going to be applying the glitter from Valentino. And I didn't really use the knife. Like, I did, but not so much, you guys, because it's glitter, so it's a little harder to cut into glitter than it is to just regular acrylic. So I went ahead and also applied a little butterfly there before it dries, and then I'm gonna continue to apply the acrylic next. Right here, I'm just kind of perfecting that line or that cut, so that it doesn't look, weird whenever we're done. Okay, so like I said, I'm gonna be applying here the color on the rest of the nail. By the way, I'm using the full stiletto tips. These are the medium ones, you guys. I'm not using the extra large ones. I'm using the medium ones, and these you can find them pretty much anywhere, so they're not hard to find. So I just shaped them into a very thin stiletto, and that was it. Next, on my ring finger, I'm gonna be applying the glitter all over this nail, and this glitter is so pretty, you guys. It is gorgeous. It's so pretty. So yeah, I'm just gonna be applying it here all over this nail, and then the pinky is gonna be all orangey or peachy, or I don't know, it's just a weird color, you guys. Also, you guys, the brush that I'm using here is the number 12 pana brush, which I have it linked in the description box below. I'm using the monomer and the acrylic powder from Glamming Glitz. That's the acrylic system I've been using for the past couple of months, and I just love it. I have nothing negative to say about it. I really enjoy working with it. It's very, very good, you guys. The consistency of it, it's not runny at all. It's not like I've worked with other monomers before, and literally I would have so much migraines, you guys. It was like an everyday thing where I would just literally work with it for a couple of minutes and I would have bad migraines. And not with this one, you guys. It's totally different. I don't have headaches or migraines. um it's, it smells like monomer, of course, but it's not strong, which that's what I like. But yeah, and the acrylic, the crystal clear acrylic, it's not runny or anything. Like wherever I place my bead, it just waits for me to mold it and shape it to whatever or wherever I want it to go. I have no or nothing negative to say about it. But yeah, you guys, I'm just gonna be capping everything. You want to make sure you cap everything because we do not want to ruin the design that we just did. For example, we have marbling, we have glitter, have a little butterfly. We don't want to ruin none of that. So I think I left you one or two nails of this or something. I don't quite remember. And then I moved on to the filing process. So lately I've been leaving the filing process here for you guys to watch, because like literally everybody wants to see how I file the nails, how I shape them. So I'm gonna keep on leaving it, you guys, because I know that a lot of you have beginners and you guys don't only want to watch the design, you know what I mean? You want to watch how I file, how I cap, and all of that. So yeah, I'm gonna start filing here with a 100 file. This one is from Notpolish, which their files are bomb. I do have a discount code with them. If you guys want to go and check them out, I will have the link in the description box as well as a coupon code. So I'm gonna start off here by kind of removing that acrylic that gets stuck onto your skin whenever you're capping or whenever you're doing the actual design. So I just start by doing that, just removing that. I don't shape or anything just yet. Then after that, I move on with my drill. I set my drill at about 13 to 14 RPMs. I never go higher than that. And since I am right-handed, I'm working actually with my right hand. I have it on the forward mode. If I was left-handed or if I'm working with my left hand, I would have it on the reverse mode. So that is something you have to look at whenever you're working with your e-file, because you don't want to hurt your client or yourself if you have it the opposite, that you're actually with the hand that you're actually working with. You know what I mean? I hope I'm making sense here. But yeah, you guys, so I never go higher than 15 RPMs. I usually put my e-file at about 13 or 14 RPMs. And the drill bit that I always use is this one from Pana. It's the 5-in-1, and I have it linked in the description box. I got it off of eBay. And what I really like about this one is that it really helps me get into that cuticle area and helps me seal that cuticle area, because we do not want any lifting. If you leave, if you don't seal that cuticle area, you will have lifting and your nails will pop right off. So you want to make sure you always seal that cuticle area and you do not leave any acrylic behind or stuck onto the actual cuticle. So yeah, you guys, what I also do, of course, is just go on the surface of the nail just to remove all those lumps and bumps left behind from the acrylic. And if, for example, this nail came out a little thicker than usual just because we had a lot of capping to do, I debulk the nail so that it's not as thick, and I also like to shape it as well on the sidewalls. So that's pretty much what I do. Like I've said in previous videos, I have never changed the way I shape and the way I file my nails. This is literally what I do all the time, you guys. I'm not saying this is the right way to like to do the filing process, but this is what has worked for me, and this is how I feel comfortable working with myself and my clients. So, like I said, it's not the perfect thing to do, it's not the perfect filing to do. This is just what I feel comfortable with, you guys. And just take whatever you feel comfortable with from here. And yeah, this is just me showing you what I do, you guys. I'm not by any means saying that this is the right way. So you always want to also make sure, you guys, that you put all that pressure on your pinky. See how I'm putting my pinky onto that nail? I'm kind of like, that's making me have more control over that e-file. Okay, if I don't use my pinky, my e-file will literally slip and go all over the place. And with my pinky there, I'm putting all the pressure onto my pinky, and it just helps me control more my e-file. So after this, after I'm done with this, you guys, I'm gonna go back in with my hand file from Notpolish, and now I'm gonna start shaping my nails. I'm really gonna make that stiletto shape very crisp and not so thick. Okay, so I'm gonna start reshaping everything, and if there's more acrylic stuck underneath, I'm gonna remove that, just making last touches. Okay, so this is what the nails are looking like right now. I'm really liking this shape, you guys. It's very, very stiletto, very pointy. I'm not a big fan of stiletto nails, honestly, you guys. And I'm going to tell you this. Oh my god, it's just a crazy story. I used to really like stiletto nails until one day me and my hubby were watching a movie on my living room. So we're just there chilling, watching a movie. I don't remember why we were kind of like, we play rough, you guys. Like, we literally play rough. He tickles me and then I want to like punch him. No, not really, but we kind of play rough. So we started playing rough, and for some reason I poked him. I poked his cheek with my pointy nails. Oh my god, you guys, I felt so bad. He didn't get mad or anything because of course we were like horse playing, but I felt so bad, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm really gonna hurt him one day. And honestly, you guys, that's the last time I wore my stiletto nails. I know, but if you really, I don't know, I just felt really bad that day, so I just stopped. But yeah, you guys, anyway, going back to the nails, right here I have my 180 grit file, and like I said in my previous video, I never skip this step. This just kind of helps me buff out the surface of the nail even more. I'm sorry if I'm getting out of frame here, but it just helps me, remove any lines or any harsh lines left behind from the e-file. So I never skip this step. I noticed that ever since I started doing this step, whenever I would go and place my top coat, it would look a lot better. Like, it just, I don't know, to me it makes a lot of difference. So yeah, it's up to you if you take it or leave it. But yeah, next I'm gonna go in with my buffer. Buffers, you find them anywhere. So, and this is a buffers that I use. I know there's smaller ones, and I tried using them and they're way too small, but maybe I just need to get the hang of it and get used to them. I'm just used to these big huge blocks of buffers. But yeah, I don't know. These are the ones that I personally use, but I'm gonna be buffing, the whole surface of the nails and just making them very buffed. And that's pretty much it. Now I'm gonna remove all that dust. Just make sure if you want to wash your hands or ask your client to go and wash their hands, it's pretty much up to you. I never do. I just think it's a waste of time, honestly. Honestly, you guys, in my personal opinion, I prefer just to remove the dust with a little brush here, and then just remove the rest of whatever's left with a lint-free wipe and a little bit of alcohol. So now I'm going to be moving on to making my 3D. Here I'm going to be doing my 3D flower, and I'm just placing a little crystal right in the center. And this actually just helps me to kind of figure out where my flower is going to be, and it doesn't turn out more to the left, more to the right. You know, it's just centered and exactly where I want it to be. So I'm going to be using a 3D brush, and remind me to link it in the description box. You know, some of you sometimes remind me and I go and do it, you know? So just remind me. If you don't see it there, just remind me, and I will of course go and put it there on the description box. But yeah, I'm going to start doing my 3D here, and for 3D, what can I say? The trick to 3D is mostly just letting your bead dry. Whenever you see your bead matte and there's no more shine to it, that's when you know you need to go in with your brush, you guys. That's when you know you need to go and mold it and shape it. If you see your bead still a little bit shiny, that's because it's still wet and you're just gonna make a huge mess. So it's not gonna work. It's not. Trust me, I learned the hard way. This is what I would do, and it would frustrate me. It was so frustrating that I couldn't make those 3D petals or that 3D rose or that 3D flower, because I would want to go in with my brush right away, and it's not like that, you guys. You need to wait for the bead to be a little matte. So almost drying, you know what I mean? But yeah, you guys, I'm just gonna finish up here because I've been rambling all throughout this video. I'm gonna let you guys watch this part. I'm gonna add my top coat, a little bit more crystals, and I'll be right back. So we are done with the design. I went ahead and added more crystals, applied my top coat, cured it in the lamp, and now I added a little bit of cuticle oil. So thank you so much for being here, you guys. I will see you on the next one. It is 1 in the morning and I am doing this voiceover. I am so tired. I'm gonna go Mimi's. But yeah, you guys, I will catch you on the next one. Stay safe, God bless, and have a nice weekend. Bye bye.